Pardon me. Hi, welcome back to Jolty Plays! We are advancing the story on to Final Fantasy XIV. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We've welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum? Bleh. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I can paint portraits at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh-ho! I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Aha! Ho-ho! Flecks of paint both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well. Come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. She whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with her or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave her fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retired to Yulemore's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me. The meal. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back. The look on their face. It's like, where's our mule? I'm sorry I'm not using the camera, but it's already kind of dark in my house. And I don't know where the control is to turn the light on. So I can't turn the light on, and I don't want a dark screen, so.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
Hmm.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
Welcome, welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear. Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folk off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means, take your time. But why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the time being. Okay. So that's the first Aether Shard, is right outside the front gate. That's cool. Okay. There's actually 2 other crystals over here that I want to attune to first. So I guess there's 3 crystals right outside the town? What about the main crystal? That must be inside. Meow. I wonder what he's doing down there. Okay, so there's more aether crystals. These are just the ones that are outside the town. Well, that was a nice luxurious They do have some luxurious furniture out here. So these are people who've been brought in but haven't quite earned their way into the town? They earn their right to come just this far but not all the way? That doesn't make sense, but okay. Oh wow. Oh, this is fancy. Oh, this is fancy. Welcome to Yulemoor, fortunate friends. May I have your names? I am Alphino, an artist, and this is Jolty, my assistant. Ah yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Okay. Now the citizens of Yulemoor are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Vothri, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general laborer. I see. And might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually. Chai News and Dulia Chai, a mistal couple whom most refer to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Now a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Yulemoran citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Okay. This seems like an awful lot of work just to get into a town. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. What have we here? Alphino, artist, to be employed in the service of Lord Chinese and Lady. Seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Sniff? Sniff, sniff. Oh dear. Eh? You smell... Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat, and the musk of some unwashed beast. Proceed directly to the delusory next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourselves with this perfume liberally. Oh my god, really? Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Yes. Yeah. The guard by the stairs will give you directions. Yeah, I went to find Alphino first. My character is checking her. So it's like, I stink? What? Why? Where? I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. Alphino seems confused too. Ow, my leg. Okay, I'm taking a shower, I guess. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. Now what? Head north of right and slay the monsters that threaten yours. What? No. Apply the sweet-smelling perfume. Oh, where do I go to the perfume? Okay. Yeah! You apply the perfume as directed, and the delicate scent of roses fills the air. Oh, okay. No, you've showered and dressed already, have you? Is it not that is to say, it seems rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it not? Hurry up and shower, Stinky. What would Estenian say? Alize would have been drying her hair by now. Alize would be drying her hair by now. Wouldn't she just? Very well, I shall endeavor to emulate her boldness then. Courage, He's so squeamish! Oh my god! He's so squeamish. I did not expect him to be squeamish like that. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? I wonder how he would have reacted if I had said one of the other two. You're looking to present yourselves to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out. Then imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. This layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory where the military has its headquarters. And above that, you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Yulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs. Then look for the Grand Dancer's Parlor. They'll be in there like as not. Okay. I want to get all the crystals though. So the next level I'm going to... Oh wow. Ooh, there's a site in there. How do I get in there? I think you have to get in there via elevator or something? I don't know. Okay, so this should be the military. Ah! Okay. This is one of those where you gotta like... This is one of those you actually have to land on it from up there. Okay. Where's the crystal then? Oh, there it is. Yeah? Okay, so that's all of them then? There's a notice board. Okay, so I guess there were only 4 crystals? Okay. I don't think I'll ever get that one. I'm not good at doing that. Okay, and then the final one must be the main crystals, probably up here. Yeah. According to the message engraved in the base, special permission is required to use this aetherite. Okay, so I can't attune to that yet? I guess I have to have permission first?
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh,
Goodness me! What an adorable boy! That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers. I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he will paint us the most delightful pictures.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
He's really laying it on thick, ain't he?
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to her heart's content. Isn't that right, darling?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
Okay. Do I still need permission to attune to this crystal? Yeah. Ah! That's gonna be my boots. Now you've the opportunity to experience Yulmore. I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market stalls, mayhap. Such places are usually filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. Oh, hello there. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair, tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I'd dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Okay. Hey, there's somebody with red words. That's somebody I know. Wicked white. That was too close. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch it out far enough. You must think highly of your mistress. She is my entire world. Without her, I am nothing. When I first came to Yulmore, I thought only of improving my lot in life. But there was so much more to this city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflict. The residents all trust each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Coluzia where I could possibly be happier. Cough. Sorry, I might have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately. Okay. When do I get to attune to this crystal? This is bothering me. Oh, that's Izzy. Izzy! Izzy! Izzy's watching a video. Izzy! Ugh, whatever. Fine, be that way. Ow! My attendant told me everything. I am so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You seem a dedicated patron. Oh, my leg. Oh, my attitude is not unusual, I assure you. Without the efforts of our bonded residents, we free citizens would not enjoy the pleasures of our daily lives. They are deserving of our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society, our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Yulemoor a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes upon registration of all property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Ow, my legs! Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Sorry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you, of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. Okay. What do I still need? My hat and my pants? Yeah, I think I still need the hat and the pants. I think I got the chest piece, the gloves, and the boots now. All this talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. A tour of the city, is it? Then you really must visit the Beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista Bai usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. I wonder... Izzy! Where did you poof off to? You were here just a second ago. What do I need to do to be able to attune to this silly crystal? It won't let me. Ugh. That's stupid. Yeah, I saw you. You were watching a video or something. I was trying to say something, but you... Yeah, I got all three of the ones that were outside. Okay. I got the one that was in the military section, because there was one there. Yeah, I got the... There's like 3 towns outside of Yulemoor that you can teleport to. There's one of the crystals I couldn't get to because it's like up an elevator or something. Welcome to the beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day? I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering you see always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to set you at your ease, eh? A quick game of high or low? It's simply a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor. Within reason, of course. Interested? No, not really. Ready for a game of high or low then? No. What are the rules? Guessing game. You must decide whether the total of your 3 cards is higher or lower than the total of your opponent's cards. The deck holds 9 cards with the pictures printed thereon representing the numbers 1 through 9. Each number appears only once in the deck, so there are no repeats. If you guess correctly, then you win the match. If both totals are the same, then another hand is dealt. Okay. Good for you. No time like the present, I say. Okay, so there are 9 cards, and the cards are numbered 1 through 9. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over, and I flip 2 of mine. So she's got 9 and 7. I have 6. I'm gonna say probably lower. I have 10 so far. 13! Yay! I win! I was right. Congratulations, your guess was right. Usually I'd concede defeat at this point, but what do you say to a rematch? One more win, then we'll talk about that favor. I don't want to play again! That's the spirit. Let me sort the deck. I don't want to play again. 3 cards for you and 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over and I flip 2 of mine. How come she gets to flip over 2 but I only get to flip over 1? She's got the same 2 cards. I'm gonna say low again. She's got 24. Yeah, there's no way. I won again. Please don't make me play again. Well, would you look at that? I think you've got a knack for this, newcomer. Congratulations, victory is yours, as is the prize I promised. Come whisper in my ear, then, and don't be shy. Tell old Tista what she can do for you. That's all? How delightfully wholesome. But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Vothri was born with the power to command them, which means no Yulmoran need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Was that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of Atharn over there. There's naught that Mary Sot likes more than the sound of his own voice. Wow, they actually have a pole dancer. Okay. That's not something I expected to see in Final Fantasy. I seriously just wasn't expecting that. Was that new to Yulmore, you say? Gahaha, only just arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I tell you what, you hop on this stage and give us a dance first. Then we can have our little talk. Oh God. He wants me to dance. Okay, I'm just going to do a generic dance. I did that. Is that not the mark on this? Where's the mark on the stage then? I don't see a mark. Mark, where's the mark? That doesn't help. Usually there's like a sparkle or something. I don't know. No? That's still not it? Oh, they want me to come up here and dance. Okay. That's the way, dance like there's no tomorrow. Okay. I danced. Whistle. Now that was a show. You're welcome to clamor on the stage anytime you like. So what was it you wanted to ask me? Ah yes, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Yulmoran army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us. Oh, around 20 years ago now, when the old ruler's son came to power. He's got this way with the eaters, you see. Turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally to Yulmore, no longer an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. Pa, a toast to Lord Vothri. Okay. I've gained a preliminary sense of the city. The Chais and Alphino will be expecting your return. Okay. There are people standing around everywhere, and I have no... That's a dungeon. There's people over here waiting on a dungeon. Okay. I thought I saw the flash of Izzy's name again. Oh, you've returned from your jaunt around the city so soon? You needn't have hurried back. Young Alphino has yet to put brush to canvas. One cannot rush good art, I'm told. Or good artists, apparently. Ah, finally. What have we painted, Alphino? I want to see this. I've put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, goodness gracious me. That last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy. However am I to decide? What happened to painting? I don't recall this part of the artistic process. What happened to painting? Exactly. The lad is an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... Well, I'd not... That is to say, as long as you... Just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who'll be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick out some jewelry next? She's having more fun dressing Alphino up like a doll than she is actually having him paint. That's great. He's supposed to be there to paint, but yeah, she doesn't really want him to paint. Because he is just too darn cute, right? What? Okay. Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. But this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Okay, so now I'm going down to the military section. Yeah. How do I get downstairs again? Can I use the lift? You wish to descend to the buttress? I'll call the lift for you then. Yes, please. Oh, I guess that took me all the way down. Okay. I didn't want to go all the way down. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably that. Oh. Ha! That didn't work. The mainstay. Okay, that's where I need to go. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. Sob sniff. You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me? Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. If my patron thinks I'm of no use to him, then sob. I need you to sneak out to the derelicts and describe my condition to Thorich. Here's a list of symptoms. and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Okay. Meow? Hehe, you need medicines, tonics, potions? A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No, no medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised, and even then the voice may never heal completely. Hehe, poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder? Or simply silence her chirps? Ho ho, your face. You didn't know? Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest, gone. A town of nightmares it is, not for this ship's rat. Oh no, no. I am content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. This consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my meal. Good day. Okay. Like I said, I'm probably never going to get that. Did you get my medicine? Sob, so that's it. What am I to do if I can't sing? Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said... So you've been suffering all this time. I am sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave. But you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. You are too kind, sir. But what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have a word with Lord Vothry and arrange for your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness, will your song ring out clearly once again. Or mayhap you think it a step too far? No, you would do that for me? Of course. Why, I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. Ascension? You must be a new arrival. Allow me to explain. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent, and shepherd them unto celestial paradise. It is through Lord Vothry that we learn this truth. It is through Lord Vothry's grace that the free people of Yulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment, until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Vothry truly is a great man, isn't he? Ha 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 ha. Now, if you will excuse me, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious canary. Oh, no! That's not what I think it is. He is controlling the monsters by basically sacrificing his people to them and telling his people that they're just going to a higher calling. That's terrible. That's terrible. He's sacrificing his own people. Sorry, I'm really good at figuring things out, and what he described is basically that they're sacrificed. That's why people don't leave even as dead bodies, because they're sacrificed to the monsters. We need to get this guy out of power. This is horrible. Oh, he's actually doing a good job. "'Tis good to see you back. You were taking so long I began to worry something had happened. I've begun sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the chais appear otherwise occupied. Will you share what your investigations have gleaned thus far?" So, Lord Vothry boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by the citizenry. And as for this ascension business, I cannot help but be put in mind of that apothecary and his ominous remarks. If so many folk have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? I take my eye off you for one moment and you're chatting away with that assistant of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done then? What in the blazes? It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alphino. Where is your artistic interpretation? It should evoke images of affluence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. Lord Chai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary. Yours being a joyous union, it seemed to me that a realistic portrayal... Realistic? I don't want realism. I want perfection. A spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees, to make people cry out in amazement. Now fetch a blank canvas and... What? I say, did that come from above? Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose, set to ruin our fair city. But our Lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who'd watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. A malcontent? How dreadful. And this man is to face sentencing? That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along for the experience. The offer they mentioned is part of the Emergent, the level above us where Lord Vothry resides. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening its doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. Okay. We had better not dawdle then. I find it funny that he got aggravated over the fact that the painting looked realistic. Is he expecting Alphino to, I don't know, be fanciful with it? Joining the crowd up there? Yes.
That's him. That's Vothry.
Oh my.
He's attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking? Mercy! Mercy!
Oh, it's him.
Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vothry, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud.
Hmm?
He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Europe is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society. To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. But he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What then is a man of mercy to do? But offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin eaters are part of Yulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Tis true that Kaishir won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out, I could almost accept. But to humiliate him thus? To demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
Wow. And they commend him for his behavior.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me, of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence.
He's not going to like the picture he paints.
Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
You tell him, Alpha, no! I don't like this guy either. He's a butt.
Did that little worm just insult me?
Yes! Yes, he did! I would have done more than that if he had let me. I was ready to kick your booty!
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
He is throwing a fit like a little baby! He's a butthole. I don't like him. Can I kick his butt? Please tell me I get to beat him to shreds. Tear him to shreds. Mark, do I get to beat him up? The big guy who says he can control the... Yes, please tell me I can beat him up. He's a butthole. I really want to kick his butt. That means I'm gonna take that as a yes? I'm gonna take that as a yes. He said no comment. I'm gonna take that as a yes. I'm gonna get to kick his butt eventually. I'm taking that. Forgive me in my anger. I seem to have marched us back outside again, though it is probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome in Yulmore. In any case, I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find few allies in Calusia. I will accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. Okay, so I guess we're done with the story in this section. Kaishir, I have done you a grave disservice. You were hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risks inherent in your accepting it. If I had but known the price you would be made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you still stepped in and saved me. And now Lord Vothri wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I am certain we can find work for you there, if you are willing. No, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do something, learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Very well, but you must promise you'll be careful. The Yulmorans may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Huff, puff, Alphino. Lord and Lady Chai? What in the blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alphino. Now I've had many a beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Vothri and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. I am sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than employing the days we have left to us to the fullest? Pray, press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments you were so kind as to procure for me. One moment. Gasp, I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gates without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return, I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. Okay. She's so taken by Alphino that she doesn't care. She actually liked his painting while the husband did not. That's funny. I wanna fly! Oh, maybe I should go ahead and do my... Well, I can't fly here anyway. I have to advance the story more. I'll do that Aether quest when I come back. I heard they're bringing the Final Fantasy 15 event back along with the Regalia, so I'm not sure when, but we're supposed to be able to get the Regalia again eventually. I don't know when that event's supposed to be. I know the summer event starts tomorrow. And if the summer event starts tomorrow, then I will definitely be streaming that. This will be the third? Is this the third or the fourth summer event? I think this is the fourth. Yeah, this is the fourth summer event I've done. As far as I know, I've done every event so far. I don't think I've missed any. I don't think. Yeah, I know I missed the first Ladies' Day. 'Cause that was I started the game right as it ended. I wasn't a high enough level to participate in it. Not to mention I wasn't in Ul'dah at the time. But I was able to participate in that first Easter event. That was the first event that I participated in, was that Easter event. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. While not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our efforts nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the first are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Vothri and his subjects. Come, we must speak with the Exarch and new course. This is far from over. So we're gonna go back, and then we're probably gonna go find Alizé. Oh, it automatically brought me back. I didn't even have to talk to the guy. Okay. Okay, that was delayed. Oh yay. I can jump off. Yeah, okay. So many side quests. Well, hello, honey. Look, Peek, Daddy's home. Oh God, there's a cluster of people around where I need to be. I can't. Oh, I have to talk to him. Don't overfeed your kitty. You can make her sick.
So Tomato Brothers tomorrow after work, Mom.
Am I going over there right after work then?
No, we're going over at 6:30, so just come home.
Basically, I'm gonna get home, change, and then we're gonna leave.
I don't know how many people you can have there, because we're going to have close to 10. It's 9 there.
It is good to be back amongst friends. In such company, I can finally turn my thoughts to the future. But ere we discuss all we have learned and begin planning our next step, I think it best that you visit Alize. Her familiarity with Arang will no doubt provide us invaluable insight, and besides, I know she is as eager to see you as I was. Bring a smile to her face, Jolteon. Okay. I'm guessing I'll get the rest of my outfit when I go see Alize. Okay. Go find Alize. Ready to depart. I said depart. Oh my god, I can't English! For Arang, Alize will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was repeatedly. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness here. This is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him and the Amaro launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. Okay. Oh, that takes me back home. Okay. There are a lot of people gathered outside the Crystarium right now, all of them watching a video. That's a lot of people! the Amaro launch. If you've come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in, Harang, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was able to set off for the outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. Yes? Can we go now? We go now. All set, then off to the unforgiving sands we go. You can now travel to Arang, speak with the Adroit Amaro Tamer to fly to the desert. Okay. Hi. Are you okay?
Yeah, I pushed my chair where
Arang. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Sounds like he was pronouncing it Almarang. Oh wow, that's huge. That is humongous.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's bigger than Sissy's old one, too.
Yeah. And it's very flat.
Yeah, skinny.
It's like a flat screen TV.
Yep.
It's literally like a handheld flat screen TV. That is definitely big. Okay. Okay. Oof. No matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. Don't be surprised when the temperature drops at night, though. The sky is still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alize friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop in Mordsock to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. Okay. Alright, you lot, I'm off, and I'd better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Right, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Okay. No crystal? Oh, wow. What are those? Dude, I want one of those. Can I have a desert armadillo? I want a desert armadillo. Those are cute. Except for the big ball at the end of their tail. That looks painful. No, I want one as a minion. I don't want it as a mount. That cactus thing is weird, though. I don't know if I like that. I want the armadillo, though. He's kind of cute. Gigantotender. Gigantender. Okay. That is just... That's slightly disturbing. I really want that armadillo, though. He's adorable. Are you done crying, Izzy?
I had to go. I kept falling asleep.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. So don't spoil it. I don't know. Okay. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Meringue, is it not? Before you cross the river of sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. What am I looking at? It's a leaning city? The whole city's leaning. Yeah, the whole city's crooked. They built them big, didn't they? That's Quasar Shari, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Arang. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Norvrant's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabath Arang's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying, most of them anyway. No, not many chose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great fortress has become little more than an Amaro roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mord Sock. Let's press on, shall we? Okay. There are bones. Oh, yay. I pulled out my carbuncle. Yay! There's some more. I kind of expected the mud guys. More piests. Well, I found at least 2 aether currents on my own. I didn't even have to use the compass. What is that? It looks like a dinosaur. Oh look, I pulled out my wedding chocobo. Go away. I don't want to fight you right now. Here we are, Mordsock, by the blessed shadow. I love this town. Okay. Mordsock, not just full of Mord, but Humes, and all manner of others too. It has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respects to Master Gen. I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. Why do I get the feeling that might be, like, this world's version of the Quiquern? Quiquern? I don't even know how to say it. The little rat peoples. Oh no, they look like, they look like the, oh, hi. I'm behaving, I'm following story, I'm not doing side quests. You say that, but there was a whole period where I saw you and jumped in front of you and totally didn't say nothing. Huh? All right. What are they called? Why can't I think of what these guys are called? The little dudes here. No, they look like... the kobolds. They look like kobolds. Yeah, they called them something completely different. Yeah, I think it was like Mord or something like that. Oh. That's a kobold!
Master Gen
This is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Maud's.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Maud Souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Maud dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Maud do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value.
Basically, this is what a kobold would look like if they didn't have the big metal helmets on their heads.
That is why they come here. Come from far away. Come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Maud philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Maud says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Okay, everybody's ears perked up over that one.
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here! Come and look!
You buy, you buy?
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Eat for 3 before you leave. So I guess I'm cracking my coin purse by buying food? But Jolty, you sound so uncertain about that. Yeah. Welcome to Ronron's Traveler. I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose. But no drooling on the merchandise, yes? Browse Ronron's wares. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a foodstuff and inspect it with R2 and X. Meat, skewers, bread, worms. I guess meat? That's my ever-burning bounty, made with the best parts of the lizard, cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on chilly desert nights. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to look at everything. I call that mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. Okay, so the meat's good for nighttime when it's cold. The bread is good for daytime when it's hot. I could use that for bait. Everyone's favorite plump white worms slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazed wriggle, you'll never want any other treat. Those are frogs. Oh, you'll like those chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks. Spear with sticks, then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. Sounds really gross. They all look tasty, yes. Which to choose, which to choose? I guess I'll go for the ever-burning bounty? Okay, ever-burning bounty. That's the meat, right? Yes, put some spice in your step. You won't feel the cold this night, and probably not the next one either. You have the gold? And done. One Vobertite honor buys you 10 sides of lizard meat. Okay. Okay. Every last mouthful. I think I'll share the rest. What an appetite, what a belly. A new legend is born in Mordsock. Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours. Keeping the merchandise down, yes. No returns. Now that I have a full belly. I was watching from here, Jolty. You honored our custom, and with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mordsock. If you need anything in Amarang, we are here to provide. Okay. I thought I already got gloves. Maybe it was pants. Maybe it was the boots, gloves, and hat that I needed. Okay, so I just need the hat then, after this? Gahahaha, you have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Right, now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here in Mordsock. Why can't I go on my own? I don't want to wait for you! Oh, offering your services, are you? Well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up from the market. All properly paid for. You just need to do the lifting and carrying. Okay. I'll go and take care of some last minute haggling then. See you in a bit. You may view the market receipt at any time during this quest by using the relevant item in the key items menu. Oh God. What do I have to get? Table cactus, Thonton iron ore, and Thaltal. So I must get the table cactus here? Oh. Nabath Orang antiques. Mill to be collected from Mulmul. Wait, what? No. This is Bun's private worm stash, not for sale. Okay. Why was it sparkling if that's not one of the things I was supposed to get? Don't make it sparkle if that's not what I'm supposed to get. What is the boy cooking? That actually smells kind of yummy. Okay, this is the box of antiques. Hey, no touching. That merchandise is spoken for. You couldn't possibly change my mind with a better offer. What? Cassard sent you? Why didn't you say so? I wouldn't dream of selling his goods to a higher bidder. Oh, no. Nabath Orang relics, wasn't it? All packed in that box there. Handle with care. Sack of herbal remedies. Wasn't Thonton one of the things that one of the people? Table cactus from Thonton and iron ore from Thaltal. Oh, okay. It's telling me the names of. Okay, so Thonton and Thaltal. So this must be the table cactus then. You came in with Cassard, yes? Good, good. I can finally stop thinking about that sack. Please, take your prickly purchase. Okay, and who was the last person? Side quests. Jolty? That sounds right. Cassard sent you, did he? Right, yes. What kind of ore was it again? It was iron, wasn't it? Iron ore, of course. That would explain this box I have here. It's all yours. Okay. Meow? What are you cooking, boy? That smells delightful.
I don't know. He walked in. It looked like he had 2 grilled cheese sandwiches and a whole container of Nutella.
Grilled cheese and Nutella?
He's trying to become 500 pounds really quick.
That doesn't sound good. Apparently not. Apparently he doesn't care. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. Yeah, I got your stuffs right here. Aye, that's the lot, alright. Good work. And quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I'd thought you wanted to sit in the city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Nope, I'm not. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you returned, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassard, it feels like an age since I saw you. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen, it has been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This lady was on her way to meet with Alize. I'm supposed to be taking her to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Alize has told me so much about you. You're Jolty, aren't you? Yep, that's me. I knew it. How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carer in the inn, and I've gotten to know Alize quite well since she took up guard duties there. Do you want me to take over as Jolteon's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be a great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of orang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. Alright, now the only thing I should have left is my helmet. What am I doing? Inventory. Oh, yay. Spiffy. Alize has been desperate to see you, Jolteon, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Okay. There is a plus quest over here, though. Ow? It's an Aether quest. Greetings, friend. You like helping people, yes. Maybe you can help me too? That sounds painful, Mark. Oh, she was trying to play with the cord. Poor Mark. Poor Mark. You see, my son Gungun makes me very proud, but very worried. He works very hard, too hard for his own good. He follows orders, yes, follows them until someone tells him to stop. This is very dangerous, bad for his health. I need you to speak to rest. He should be near the Red Sarai, probably leaving no stone unturned in his search for relics. Please, tell him his father orders him to stop. Meow? All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Do you think you can handle any beasts that try to make a meal of us? Are you kidding? They're gonna make me escort her? I don't wanna. I thought you might. Alize was always saying how much I mean, let's get going, shall we? I don't wanna. That is a scary looking Gabu. Is that a Gabu? What the heck is that? That thing is creepy. I don't like it. What is that? Okay, I see the moles. That thing is creepy. Oh, go away. Ugh. The music is kind of epic considering I'm only fighting a mole. That thing is scary. I don't like it. I'm guessing that's one of the hunts. I'm going to take a picture of this and I'm going to send it to Izzy later and ask him what the hell that is. I just wanted to ride my chocobo. Are you satisfied? Can we go now? Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alize was strong, but in her mind she was never, Now it makes sense. Ahem. Well, we should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out the coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. This is gonna be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Oh, go away. I am not fighting you. I am fighting coyotes. Beep. I don't know. Elijah, something's going beep. Ugh. Go away. Stupid turtle. Oh my god! Stop! I just want to get to the next town, and these stupid monsters won't leave me alone. I'm fine, I just want to get through it, that's all. Damn, this mole's actually kicking my ass. I'm escorting Tesleen, and it's a pain in the butt. I'm gonna wait until my health is all the way up, just in case. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. Now I'm getting on my chocobo. I don't care. Okay. Ahriman it is. Stupid moles. There's one of those weird dinosaur things. And the muddy muds. And that is a scorpion. Am I still being chased? No. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow, but first, let's head inside, shall we? Okay. There's one of those sandworms, too. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alizé arrived.
That's really good.
It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. The afflicted? You don't know? I don't think I've met anyone besides Alizé who was so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alizé give you the full explanation. Ah, my back itches. No, I want to go attune to the crystal. Let me attune to the crystal! Okay. I'm attuning to the crystal. I'm guessing the big groups of people that were standing around in those locations were doing the new section that was released today. Okay, I'm at 2.5 hours. I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to go eat something, and then I will probably continue a bit farther. So, yeah, stay crazy. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to watch more of my content. And check out the website in the description. My buddy Shio did a great job on his designs. And I'll see you in the next video.